Hello, this is FE Zeldord12345 and welcome to something different from what I usually make. I was working on my Proud Mode playthrough of Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, and when I got to this point, I decided to make this video. I'm going to be showing two things. First off, how to defeat Dragon Maleficent fairly easily because I know she's a pretty tough boss. And second, how to show that summons do not suck. It's actually not that tough, but we need to go through a bit of preparations first. First off, we want to have magic-oriented equipment that thankfully isn't too hard to get. For our Keyblade, we want to have Spellbinder. This increases your max MP by 2, so it's highly recommended. In order to get this, you have to talk to Merlin in Traverse Town once you've obtained all 7 spells. It's pretty easy to do. Next off, we have the Royal Crown. This you actually get here in Hollow Bastion. In a couple rooms before where you first fought Maleficent, there was a set of blocks that you had to move around, but if you jump below them, you'll see that there's a hole leading to a door. And that's where you'll find the Royal Crown. It increases max MP by 2, and while it does decrease your strength, that really doesn't matter in this fight. Next up is the Ray of Light. You get this through defeating the Pot Centipede all the way back in Agrabah, so you already have this. And as for the EXP ring, it's not exactly necessary, and you may not even have enough accessory slots if you didn't choose Shield. But it's still something. You get the EXP ring from completing all of the mini-games in the 100 Acre Wood. If you haven't done that, you should be able to synthesize a magic armlet pretty easily. Now for abilities, the only ones that should concern you are Guard for Sora and the Cheer ability. This is meant exclusively for summons, as all it does is just increase the amount of time a summon will be on the field. Donald gets his from defeating Maleficent's first phase, so you already have it. As for Goofy, you get his Cheer ability once you defeat the Parasite Cajun Monstro, so again, you should have that. As for Sora's Cheer ability, in order to get that, you have to clear every minigame in the 100 Acre Wood within a certain amount of criteria, like clearing the last minigame within 5 minutes. If you don't want to go through that, you don't have to. Donald and Goofy's cheers should be enough. Lastly, just in case if things go south, make sure you have Stop ready on Sora, because Dragon Maleficent is susceptible to it. Okay, time to obliterate Dragon Maleficent. First thing you want to do is get out of the way. And I failed to jump there. But yeah, these vines aren't for decoration. You can jump on them and be out of range of her attacks. And unfortunately Donald died already. But anyway, first off you want to summon Simba. It's very important that you summon him first because this is how he's going to get the most out of his attacks. And unfortunately you can't skip the summon animations. Oh well. Now you want to charge up Proud Roar all the way to max. And yes, Simba just dealt half a bar's worth of damage to Dragon Maleficent. Yeah, when Proud Roar is maxed out like that, it turns into a gravity-based attack, and as you can see, it deals a ton of damage. So now for this part with the green fireballs, just block when you can. I failed there, but not that big of a loss. I didn't lock on there because the camera was getting bad. Speaking of which... well, Simba's turn is dead. And Goofy died already. Yeah, I should have packed more Mega Potions. But anyway, next, summon Genie. The order really doesn't matter for the remaining summons, but I just like going with Genie first. Now this part is pretty straightforward. While still on the vines, just use Showtime. And here I just want to block the fireballs. Didn't do so well there. But now I want to start using fire so that way Sora can join in on the offense. And that's pretty much it for using Genie. I don't know why Genie suddenly stops early though. I think it has to do with what spells he used. And unfortunately I screwed up and slipped off the vine, but it doesn't matter anymore. And here's Dumbo, probably my favorite summon in the game. Doesn't have quite as much of a damage output as Simba, but you're completely invincible. It is so fun to take advantage of. And that's pretty much it. Just have Dumbo finish Dragon Maleficent off, and there you go. And that's how you destroy Dragon Maleficent, arguably the hardest non-optional boss in the game. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video and open your eyes to see that summons are actually more useful than you may give credit for. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.